I need more. This is... So basically, all of this sheer amount of inferium, which is very useful, I might add. So it can be used to make prudentium, which can in turn be used to make everything else, and eventually you can get all your way up to insanium, which is absolutely brilliant, I must say, and that's without any enchantments or anything like that. How to make this? To make these, all that you need is to work your way up. So that. However, these two are very interesting. To make these, you need prosperity, which means you need diamonds. Now you can use diamond essence, which we are going to do, but we also will need iron ingots, but that's not much of an issue. So, if I open my backpack, wrong thing, we have got enough diamonds. Do we have enough for the infusion? Gold, stone, and carpet. I don't know. We are going to get a bunch of these things. I think up here I'm going to leave these two for potatoes. I'm going to fill these two up with potatoes. And then these ones are all going to be inferium, I think. Well, we have enough stone. I can say that much. I have too much dirt. Okay, so gold. Gosh, I never remember what anything is in this stupid thing. There. Okay, so there's 1 gold. We have 12 there, so let's smelt this up. And we do. And we need to wait for that. So, do we wool though? Wool is going to be a very significant issue, I think. I take it back. Wool is no issue. Look at that. And all we need now is red flowers. And last I checked, there's going to be a load of poppies dotted around. Simple as that. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need a bunch of flower pots and a bunch of terracotta. I don't know if I'm going to need all of it, so I'm just going to make 18. It's always better to make them like that, because then you can just do that. Ooh, this looks fun. What do you do? Guess it tells time. Ooh, I need to grab some sand. Does this accept? Any dust, sand, or dust? So I can use redstone dust. I'm having just a little bit of fun here. Redstone dust, surely. Is that gold? That is gold. Ooh, I like. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, so we have our carpet. What we need now, however, is to not smelt up the rest of this. We need to smelt up some of this. Yeah, we have enough iron. The iron isn't going to be an issue. That might be. Because there is no way to make prosperity seeds. Well, there is, but there's a prosperity seed base. So if I do this, but it's just a base. You can't actually grow these, which is really, really annoying. But it's used in rather a lot of crafting recipes. Most of them. Okay, it's not going to be enough, but we're going to need it, so we're just going to do some now. So, infusion tables. So we have the altar, and we have these. We need enough of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 of those. 8. So we're going to let that smelt up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shovel and I'm going to collect a bunch of clay, because we're going to need a bunch of botany pots to be able to grow all of the seeds. The only real way to do that is with clay. Clay is just really annoying, because unless you have respiration or water breathing, chances are you could die. We're just going to collect this huge vein of clay, and then a small vein of clay, and then it should be enough to survive for that. So we're going to just take that much, and that's 48, potentially 64. Okay, that should be enough now. I think he has a waystone. What's that? Gosh, he really likes his random blocks, doesn't he? I'm just nosy. Well, if we need more clay, we might have to take that. Swimming. Up we go. So we need, for every flower pot, we need some terracotta, I believe. Let's have a look. So botany pots. So we're just gonna have a look at just the normal one for now. Yeah, so we need 5 terracotta, which is just clay and that. So we have 1. It does make just 1, doesn't it? Yes, that's kind of unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's for that flower pot. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's all for that, and then we do 3 there for just that. That's interesting, it takes 20 per, which means that's not going to be enough clay, so we can make 2 of the botany pots, unless we have some clay bricks. We have got no clay bricks, which is very unfortunate, but you can only do so much. Ooh, we only just had enough there, because we ran out of carpet, which is actually very good. Okay, so to make this we do kind of enchantment table scheme with 2 red carpet. That's wrong. I wasn't far off. So now we have this. All that we need is a place to put it. Now, to place this, we're going to need a pretty big area. So I could go and place it down there, or I could just save it until we actually need it. Yes. So we're going to start off by just smelting up these 3 clay, and I'm going to make the rest into that. Yep, so there. So this will be able to make our flower pot, and then they will be able to make everything else. This can be used for such things as it can. Huh? Interesting. Okay, so that is our flower pot. What we need now is we need to make 2 hoppers. Yes, 2 hoppers. So we need chests and some iron. So 1, 2, that, 1, 2. So these will be useful to make them into hopper botany pots, because otherwise we're going to have to go through and break them each time instead of them doing that and break them by themselves. So like this. So this is a hopper in a botany pot, and what happens is it breaks and it goes straight into here. So in the beginning, this has gone up quite a lot. And there we go. So to make a botany pot, we do a rough kind of hopper thing, and we just put the hopper on top, and we have a hopper botany pot. It's as simple as that. And for some reason I had 2 hoppers. Okay, so then we can come over here and we can just place it on top there. Then what we need is we need a seed, some essence, and a little bit of dirt. Now unfortunately I do not think I have a hoe on me. I do not. Which means I must create one. So go here, and we make ourselves an iron hoe. Now, one thing about the botany pot mod is that it's very useful, because you can do that and you can get farmland. And by doing that, you get inferior farmland. It could just be a thing to do with mystical agriculture, but I'm going to say it's from botany pots. It's a thing in mystical agriculture. I am actually wrong there. So then do that and that, and as you can see, it is now starting to grow. Slowly but surely, it will grow, and eventually this chest will also fill up just as much as this one has. Now, to make these into something else, so to change this into Prudentium, we need one of these crystals. To make these, we need all this. So I'm going to take 4 Inferium. I have the diamond in my backpack, and we need some of the prosperity shards. So we come over here, we grab the diamond, place it there, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. We have an infusion crystal. Now, as you can see, this thing has only got 1,000 uses, which isn't that much, but what we can do is we can create this thing. So what I might do is I might take all of the Inferium essence that I have already got, so that includes the ones that are in here, and I might just turn them into as much of the Supremium as I can. So, to change them into Supremium or anything like that, we do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this should take it down a stack. Yep, just like that. takes us down the stack. We've got 1, 2, and a bit. And there we go, there's another bit of a stack. So I don't know if this is going to be enough. Hopefully it is. It should be. There's 24, 6, and as you can see, that wasn't only enough for 1. Now we need 6, because to turn this into that, we need obviously 2. So what we need to do is we need to wait out our time. I'm going to craft another botany pot to speed up this process, because we now have the terracotta. And just like before, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, that, and that. And there we go. We have another hopper botany pot. We jump on down here, we place it like that, and then we grab ourselves another bit of dirt, and we make ourselves inferior farmland. And there we go. So this means that the original process we had is now tripled. So, because that's as much as we're able to do with the materials we have, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shovel, I'm going to go and just use that helmet that Oliver has, and we're going to get a bunch more clay, because we're going to need it. Actually, we're going to sleep, because sleeping is far more important. Do not wish to die or blow up anything. So we want to jump off here. Can I reach it yet? Nope. Swim, swim, up we go. Jump over here. Has he collected his villagers yet? He has not. As far as here I know, I have not used any of this, so I'm going to collect a bunch of clay, and I'll be back when I have a few stacks. Well, that's there. That's probably where all the drowned came from. Anyway, back to clay hunting. There is no clay here. So, we have a few stacks now. I have a feeling that that should be enough to survive us. I want to try that again. gone like, oh, why don't I just make clay seeds and just make it easier? But I don't actually think I can make clay seeds with these things. I think it's just not possible, yeah. There is no such thing as clay seeds with these. Maybe there is. Dirt and water. The question is, how easy is it to make those? Well, that is something to dwell on another day. Today is not to dwell on that. Not at all. Okay, so I'm going to grab the other furnace so that I can actually cook a few things at once. It won't be staying there at all because I absolutely hate where it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So 15, and then go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to be able to make rather a lot. And we've now hit 30 on that, which means this is only 10 botany pots, which is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so that's rather a lot, which means I guess we start to cook. So these ones are the ones that we're currently going to use. I'm going to make a few more furnaces, just so that I know we're going to have enough made. So I'm going to let all of this melt up, and then when I come back, it will all be done. Alright then, and just like that, it is all done. I messed up. Is there any way to change this into terracotta? Any way at all? Well, we're not going to run out of bricks. And there is no way I can save this now. So what we need is we need to mine 22 more clay. That is it. Just 22 clay. Why don't we count it up? Alright. Now look. So, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was only 10. Another 12. Okay, so we need a stack and 20, and we need 5 times that. So that means we need 5 stacks and 6 stacks and 36. I'll come back when I've got all that. Actually, no. Montage time. Straight away, I'm going to convert it all into these. Perfect. straight away I'm going to go and return this helmet, because it's not mine and I shouldn't need it anymore. And there we go. Its helmet's back. What's left is to split this between 10, so there's 9, 10. And there we go, that is all of the terracotta we need, and this time we actually have it. Instead of stupidly turning it all into bricks. All we need now is a few chests, 22 to be precise. And 22. And of course we need our iron. Let's grab all of that. Make us some hoppers and some hopper botany pots. Looks like I was 5 off, but that's okay, it just means that we have some spare. And that is perfectly okay. As you can see, there is not enough space for them all, so I'm just gonna, so I can now do that. And we still need all of the dirt. So there's the dirt. Over here, we need our hoe and some inferium, so I'm gonna take some of this. That there, that, and that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put some more potatoes in here. That way I actually have got enough. Would you look at that? As if nothing's happened. Well, a lot has happened. We have now got 8 inferium seeds. Just gonna grab all this. And let's just turn it all into our little essence. Now, there is something else we can make, depending on how easy it is, will depend on how and when I make it. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, that is not easy to make because it takes solium, and I have no solium right now. So we're going to use this thing as our mystical agriculture botany pot area. So let's grab all of the essence we have, our crystal, prosperity, and that, those two. Throw them all into here, and there we go. This deserves a much better place than up there. There we go. Whoa, did you hear that? Alright, so we have our crops. We have started on it all. I will need to think of an area for these, so I will do that. I'll probably have to make another dome, but once that's done, then everything is done, literally. All to do with botany pots getting started is done. It's a small mod, but it's very, I say small, it's a pretty big mod, but it is definitely a useful one. So let's restart our sand timer, and it's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!